The international organizations, the WEF or World Economic Forum, the FATF, which is the Financial Action Task Force, the BIS, which is the Bank for International Settlements, and the WTO, which is the World Trade Organization, are all involved with the implementation of CBDCs, tokenization, and crypto regulation on a global scale. And I also did a video on the IMF and World Bank previously that you can find a link to here and in the description. So you can check this out to find out about these international organizations, as I won't be mentioning these specifically in this video. But in this video, we're going to look specifically at the WEF or World Economic Forum. So please do like this video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you in future. Just a reminder that nothing contained here is financial advice. And let's jump straight in and take a look at exactly what the WEF is and what it does. The WEF is the World Economic Forum. Its founder and executive chairman is Klaus Schwab, who's a German engineer and economist, and who has 3 degrees, and who has written a few books, coined a few phrases, and led on certain movements, including Stakeholder Capitalism, multi-stakeholder collaboration, public-private partnerships, social entrepreneurship, corporate global citizenship, the 4th Industrial Revolution, and the Great Reset. Schwab set up the World Economic Forum in 1971, and even both of his children, Nicole Schwab, who's member of the executive committee at the WEF, and Olivier Schwab, who's the managing director of the WEF, have senior roles in the organization. And Klaus Schwab, according to Article 11 of the WEF's composition of the Board of Trustees, designates his own successor in the board apparently, so perhaps he's going to keep that in the family, given that he is 86 years old at the time of recording this video. The WEF has a rather influential Board of Trustees who include Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, the managing director of the IMF, Christine Lagarde, the president of the ECB, or European Central Bank, the deputy prime minister and minister of finance in Canada, the director general of the World Trade Organization, the president of Singapore, the president of the World Bank Group, the CEO of Nestlé, the CEO of AXA, which is a French insurance company, and is the largest financial service company in France by revenue, the chairman of Siemens, the CEO of Accenture, the director general of CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, and even the Queen Consort of Jordan. But what are the aims of the WEF? Well, the WEF calls itself the International Organization for Public-Private Cooperation. So it apparently provides a global, impartial, and not-for-profit platform for meaningful connection between stakeholders to establish trust and build initiatives for cooperation and progress. And there have been instances in the past where the WEF has provided a platform for collaboration and has actually intervened in a good way. For example, the reconciliation between Turkey and Greece in 1988 to prevent a war between the two countries. Then, with the reunification of Germany in 1990, where the leaders of East and West Germany met at the WEF. And then inviting Nelson Mandela to speak in 1992 at the WEF conference, just 2 years after he was released, regarding freedom and ending apartheid. Because the World Economic Forum states that it engages political, business, academic, civil society, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agendas. So it provides a forum for leaders with different beliefs and viewpoints to interact and create dialogue. And the WEF's forum currently contains 10 centres with over 130 initiatives in total, each of which focusing on a global challenge. These are cybersecurity, financial and monetary systems, with these two being of particular interest with crypto and blockchain technology, for example, advanced manufacturing and supply chains, energy and materials, health and healthcare, nature and climate, regions, trade and geopolitics, the fourth industrial revolution, the new economy and society, and urban transformation. So this encompasses pretty much everything. And the questions to possibly ask here could be whether the WEF has moved too far away from what it did in the past and too much into policy and trying to shape the future. And has it now grown too powerful, or do we even need the WEF? Because the worrying part about the WEF is that it's an independent, unelected, and therefore non-democratic international organization with a huge global influence. It doesn't have any power itself, but seeks to influence people to make decisions that benefit the global community, with it having the appearance of being quite superior. For example, only inviting the richest and the most powerful people to make decisions on behalf of us, with the most famous quote that many people have talked about being, "You'll own nothing and you'll be happy," which, especially if you're into crypto, you'll likely believe the complete opposite of this. And this leads us on to Davos, which we have seen quite a few photos of already so far in this video, because the WEF holds an annual event at Davos, which apparently attracts more billionaires and CEOs than any other event anywhere. And the 54th event took place in January 2024, with apparently over 100 governments, all major international organizations, and 1,000 partners, as well as the entrepreneurs, etc. Key topics discussed included creating growth and jobs, AI, security and cooperation, and climate, nature, and energy. So how much does it cost to be a member of the WEF? Well, you can, as an individual, apparently join the WEF for its knowledge databases, virtual forums, and networking opportunities. And it costs €306 for a premium subscription and €918 for a pro subscription at the time of recording this video, with it costing apparently up to hundreds of thousands of euros for large organizations, because the WEF's revenue in 2023 was 409.3 million euros, according to its 2023 annual report published on its website. It spent 149.5 million euros in total on its about 800 members of staff, and had total assets of over 751.6 million euros. And we looked at who the members of the WEF are previously, but which companies are partnered with it? Well, it's fair to say that you'd be hard pushed to find any large global company that isn't, to be honest, including most banks, asset management firms, etc., including those who have their own Bitcoin spot ETF, by the way. But which crypto companies have partnered with the WEF might be more interesting? Well, having had a quick skim of the many companies listed, I picked out the following 5 cryptocurrencies, with some of them not being very surprising. Firstly, Ripple, which has the 8th largest market cap of all cryptocurrencies at the time of recording this video, with over $29 billion. Also, Hedera, which has the 27th largest market cap with over $4 billion. Stellar, which is in 35th place and currently has a market cap of over $3 billion. Layer 0, which is a newer interoperability protocol that connects more than 50 blockchains. And Yuga Labs, which created the famous Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks NFTs. And finally in this video, the WEF and Klaus Schwab set up an initiative in 2004 called Young Global Leaders that now has over 1,400 members and alumni across 120 nationalities, with Schwab himself mentioning people in interviews such as Justin Trudeau, Vladimir Putin, Tony Blair and Angela Merkel, who have all been young global leaders with the World Economic Forum apparently. And their aim here is to train young leaders under 40 who go on to become incredibly powerful people such as world leaders, which is obviously worrying. But that ends this video looking at the WEF And as always, I'd love to know what you think in the comments below about it. Are you concerned about its overreach and its influence on leaders across the world? Or do you think the areas that it focuses on are important and it's positive on the whole? And if you'd like me to cover other international organizations in future videos, such as the FATF, BIS or WTO, then please just let me know in the comments. And if you're interested in more of a tailored approach to your crypto education and you think you'd benefit from having someone look over your shoulder and guide you on your journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching to those who have the desire and the means to educate themselves further. And there are links in the description where you can message me and book in a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.